Hey everybody, here's a little project a customer sent me. This is a Comet model. It's a resin cast uh, Koni III class frigate Beograd, and pardon me for butchering the Russian. Here's the instructions. It seems straightforward enough, but take a look at some of these parts. They are tiny. There's one of the parts trees. I actually think I photographed the right side of them too. Here's another parts tree. Really nice detail in these parts. I've started the model, but I've just done the hull and the first superstructure level. Now this is a part that breaks out of a big plate of flash that has a bunch of parts molded in it. Um, Here's the rest of that right there. As you can see, it all breaks off pretty clean. This resin is different than plastic. And here's all the parts that are going to have to go on it without the long trees. And I bring a close up. Check out the antenna on that. Is that an intense or what? Pretty nice little mold there. Um, and I'm not sure what those little spiky parts are in that one row, but those look pretty tiny. Um, I'm just about to get started on the assembly of this model. I had a bunch of projects I was doing all at once, and now this has to get done because it's a customer job and it's a priority. Here's a close-up of the parts and the size with my hand. Here's how far I've gotten so far. Um, I've done the deck and the first superstructure. The very forward section there has a part that goes on, the vertical has a part that goes on it, so I didn't bother to paint the line up really well. Um, I do the side of the hull last, so it gets all messed up while I'm building it, and then I'll repaint over all that. Right now, I'm just looking at the deck and the first superstructure level, and pretty good detail on the kit. Here's the forward section. Colors I'm using are Rust-Oleum, rusty metal for the main deck areas, and then Russian red deck for the highlights, which is realistic. And we get some close-ups. Keep in mind the picture you're looking at is probably like 10 or 15 times the actual size of the ship if you've got this on YouTube here. Um, so there are flaws when you magnify it that much. Um, but I'm happy with the way she's coming out. The one thing about this model is the casting at where the superstructure meets the deck. Right there in a few places it's recessed. In other words, it goes off of the vertical and tilts in a little bit right when it meets the deck in a few places. So that makes it really hard to paint. But anyway, here's the size, and that's the progress, and a little kit review on the Comet Koni III class